Welcome to Sinless Productions. Let's, let's dive a little bit away and let's talk about Faila's uh, record-breaking moments. This record-breaking Akata is quite interesting because how she dey do this thing? You go hear say this one too dey do this one. I think the whole thing was that she was doing up to 120, right? I think 120. Then during the that era, we found out that somebody have done 119 hours. And we were like, how is it good? Like, how is it all this? How is she going to do all this thing? Because if somebody have done 119 hours, somebody did 120 hours, but they deducted certain hours, and the person got 119 hours. So how is she going to cope with this? How is she going to cope with all this thing? Then I think when she was on day three, trying to do the 120 hour, you found out that somebody have done 144 hours. That even Guinness record have not even checked. They have not reviewed it yet. And we're like, hey, then this lady has to do more because why? And like, why is that this is happening like this? Just on her, like the time that she is trying to attempt, or she is attempting to break this record. Why is all this happening? Then I think on day fourth, we realized that somebody have done 200 hours. So I think the whole thing, like talking about this record breaking thing, it's so interesting to listen that nobody even know what is happening. If all these people that I'm talking about the 200 hours, the 140 hours, we don't even know if it is already approved or they are just doing it just like everybody else is doing. Like nobody knows what is right and what is wrong now. So Faila is like what we are talking about now is that Faila is trying to do 240 hours, something that nobody is actually doing. And I just wish on the eighth day, because they said 7 days the day I'm recording this thing, on the eighth day they will not come out and say that somebody have done 240 hours. Then the whole thing will just be look certain way though. But I think when this whole thing happened, people were like, well, at this thing they should have been in Accra. It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Be true. Like if this thing were you need to be in Accra, I think a lot of people will go though. But I can see that since the thing is being hosted in Tamale, I think like nobody is there. I can't again. Because they seven, that's will be a crown called. Like nobody there, right? I think nobody there. I mean nobody go. I mean if you only way they cook, right? I think there. Cause like last time I checked, if you only eat the food to like nobody eat, if you only eat the way they eat the food, yeah. But I think from the videos in the way we see, no, like nobody did there. If you only eat the husband and chef the way them did, yeah. So nobody did there. So with that being said, let's move from there. Like the legend behind it today and say that like certain thing, it's not like like people have been trying to say this and that everything shouldn't just happen in Accra because Accra is not only Ghana. I'm from Accra. I was born in Accra now. Like everything, but let's just be honest with it. Everything is not supposed to be done in Accra. Certain things can move to certain areas. If you choose to be in Accra, that's your choice. Fine, let's choose to be at Tamale, and everything is happening to her successfully. Look at the number of people that are moving from here to Tamale. This will definitely create a job opportunity. This definitely will help that community, that region develop because as far as people are moving to that place, people will find how interesting that place is. Somebody like Asamaja will find out how interesting that place is. Somebody like Stephen Appiah, most investors are going there that we don't even know them. They'll find out how interesting that place is, and most people are likely to invest there. Sorry, most people are likely to invest there. So like since like people were talking like like Accra, see already Accra is choked that, and I think if people will do certain things in their hometown, Fancy Garden is what doing it there and it's making it. Maccasio is same thing doing it there and it's making it. So it can't be like it's not like you like you do certain thing at your region and you make it. As much as people are there, as much as you have a kind of number that can support you. Tamale is big enough. I mean, I am not the region as a whole is big enough. So even if nobody is moving from here to Tamale, that thing will still be successful. So it's not about people moving for them. And I love the fact that Faila, like how she is, she never give up. She just focus on what she want to do and just move on from there, and everything is making successful for her. So let's just dive in and talk about people that have been at the show. But before that, I think big ups to the assistant. Like I think this assistant is doing sorry though. These assistants are doing so much for it. Like they are just there, and I think this fans or this assistants have done, like I think when you are talking about the time rate, maybe you may get some assistants that have also done about 5 shifts on 7 days though. But I have about assistants that have done about 5 days that have not maybe 6 days, maybe 7 days. I'm sure somebody that is still with her. And also the husband has been so supportive, like everybody's talking about it, and I think the husband deserves a shout out though. And also people that have been there talking about Fancy Garden, talking about Ifua Asantua, who just broke the Sigat own record. I mean, although it's on under review, but she have already done it. And also Margaret was there talking about SDK, the vice president Dr. Maudu Bwamia, as we talk about now, is an aspiring president. And also Clement Suarez have been there. I've seen a video with Clement Suarez trying to crack some kind of comedy. Same goes to SDK, and also Efa Samaja Steven appear and like thing who have been there. And like talking about this thing, their chiefs have, like, a lot of great people have been there. And I love the fact that this is at Tamale. This is at Tamale, and this is like, this is one way to drive people to your home, like your hometown. This is, and like, if you are not, like as an individual person, if you are not doing something different to bring people to your hometown, what else can you do? And Faila is doing this, and I just love the fact that she never changed her mind. Although people were talking about her bringing it to Accra, her bringing it to different locations, her bringing it to this, she never changed her mind. So shout out to the I think what's the hotel's name? I think Bodin City Hotel. Shout out to the man who just, like, I don't know if the man or woman, or like, I mean the manager who gave out that place for them. Now this person definitely somehow will get something from it, because I'm sure as much as people are coming there, it's a hotel, people will sleep there, certain people will book certain places, and also this is driving something more to them. This is also bringing something to them. It's not like that they will not get anything from it. It's not like, see. Let's talk about Tamale as a whole. This is bringing like this is like I said it in already, just like what I said it from the beginning of the video. This is great for Tamale. This will expand Tamale. New things are likely to happen in Tamale, all because of Faila. And big out to what I've already said it. Big out to Fancy Garden, and also Maccasio, with what they have done at Tamale. Tamale is more attractive now. Same ways to shout out to Riala. These people have held back the northern region, and they are making it proud. They are making everybody that come from there proud. And the same way going to Faila, as strong as she is, she'll be doing something that nobody will even attempt to do anymore. 240 hours, 10 days more. Tomorrow will be the 8th day, the 9th day, and the 10th day she'll be done. And even everybody is talking about how dominant northern women are, not dominant northern women are, and this lady can do this more than that. She can do 2 weeks more. She can even try to extend it to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and also 1 month, just like people are talking about. She can do it one more time. If somebody try to bring the 240 hours, somebody go 300 hours, this lady can come back and do 400 hours. So talking about how this lady, like, she's the attraction there now. She's the attraction of Tamale. People are talking about when to go to Tamale, as we are talking about now. I'm sure Sarkodie is thinking about it. I'm sure Stawale is thinking about it. I'm sure Stoboy is talking about it. I'm sure people are there talking about it, thinking about when to move there. Should they go there on the 10th day? Should they go there on the 8th day, on the 9th day? Or should they go there after Faila is done? God bless Faila. Now I understand why her name have that hashtag, God bless Faila. Because she is something big to Tamale. She is bringing all this thing to Tamale. She is changing the whole narrative of Tamale. Tell me if I'm telling the lies. Tell me if I'm telling lies. Faila is like. Tell me if I'm telling lies. Faila is doing everything right for her region, for her hometown. So shout out to her, shout out to her husband, shout out to Morning City Hotels CEO, manager, and also shout out to anybody that have been there talking about Samajan, talking about Stephen Appiah, Laya Kirsten, SDK, Magra Hep. I'm looking forward. I actually want to see what's the name? Wanamaya there, because Wanamaya is all about African empowerment. And also shout out to like I think I have a lot of vice president, like everybody that have been there to support. I think Mama to have been there. I heard Lord Namama. Yeah, I think Lord Namama is the one that have been there. Shout out to everybody that have been there. They are making them are so proud, and I love the fact that another part of the country is getting that kind of recognition, and this time it's not Accra. I want you to know this. I'm Accra born, and I was born in Accra. But I mean, it's not everything that's supposed to just happen in Accra. Certain things have to go to certain places, and like this time, I can't wait to see what the voters can do. The voters have to do certain things there that will raise up the whole place. You know, that the Americans have done. Yes, they came with a American. 2023 we were talking about them, and 2020 we were talking about them. So if 2024 is for the Northerners, they should do everything they want to do with it as much as the country is moving forward. So with that being said, I think thank you all for watching Let's Podasi. Please support Let's Podasi if you want to support it. And also if you are watching on Facebook, you can send me start if you want to send me start. And also on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Also like the video, and also like the video if you are watching from anywhere that you are. Thank you all for watching Let's Podasi. See you in the next update.